Before we head out to the course, let's create your golfer. Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour. Select your gameplay preferences here. That's it. Now take a minute to look around or select Quick Play to get out to the course.
Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, set amongst the azaleas, dogwoods, magnolias, and pines, this is EA Sports coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Novelo. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you hit a nice tee shot, you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you know you're playing a beauty.
And that a very good start to this final round, and we're off and running here at the Masters. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Well, he's looking at 108 yards to the front, 115 to the hole, pin all the way on the right.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. This is an 11-foot putt. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So he'll get that one to go, and it's a bogey to get his round started. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of two par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Hole is sitting in the eagle location. Back right players are going to look at this and really try and be aggressive. Ball is set up to go left to right, which is exactly what this shot requires.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced away. But that second shot on this par 5, it completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Well, this will gather a little bit of speed, but not a great deal. Maybe a slither of break, but not a lot to talk about.
That one just going to sneak on by. And he will sink that without a whole lot of trouble. It's par here at the second after the opening bogey. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. And this is going to get way up there at 3. That, a very good drive. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. Footer.
Yeah, completely forgot to hit it.
Okay, probably was expecting a little more from this hole after the big drive, but he does walk away with a par. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Yeah, this is a tee shot that's perplexed many a golfer over the years. That's going to wind up being too long and off the back of this fourth green. Going to have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Boy, that needed to hit the flagstick. It nearly went in the hole, but instead, it runs out quite a ways. Good job of deadness right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Okay, so a bit of an uneven start here. It's a double at the fourth, and it moves him to 3 over early on. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National, uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Second shot upcoming, down to Noda.
Unfortunate to find the ball in these bunkers up the left. The faces are so steep, it's very difficult to get it up and out with enough to find the green.
That ball out of the bunker, but into the second cut. It is on the green, but that will be a tough putt on the way. Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. Oh my goodness. A disappointing two-hole stretch there. Another double bogey. That's 4 shots surrendered in just 2 holes. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now from a tight lie, this his second.
It's a slow start, and you can blame it on the short game.
Not on yet. Here's his third to the par 3. EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour golf brings us to one of the more picturesque golf courses in the Northeast as we come to you from Liberty National Golf Club, just across the bay from Lower Manhattan. Alongside my partner Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. And Frank, we have a foursome ready to tee off. They're going to be playing alternate shot match play. Break that down for us before we get started, Frank.
It's a great format. We see that in the Ryder Cup and the President's Cup. The easiest way to put it is 2 players on each team. One gets to choose the odd holes, one gets to choose the even holes. So if I, for example, teed off on the odd holes, Rich, you would then get to play the second shot. We would alternate all the way until we finish the hole. When we get to the second hole, because I played the odds, you get to tee off on the evens, you hit the tee shot, I then play the second shot, we alternate all the way in. Simple.
pretty comfortable spot here for birdie to win the hole. Okay, trying to build on that early one-up advantage. That's going to wind up in the short grass. And that'll do it. A good battle here, gonna come to an end. Well, that'll wrap it up